Hello, my friend. It's the Crypto Lunatic live from the Luna Cafe, and today I bring you a scandal from Nexo. Nexo, beware! This is a shout out. If you're from Nexo and you're watching this, then get in touch because I can help you. And if you are using Nexo, then you need to be careful because of these hitting. I'm going to talk about a magic mystery called spread, and spread will take 10% of your money without Nexo taking any fees off you. So this is a word of warning, and this is a pain point. This is something that's happened to me today, and I'm just going to shine the light on it in the hope that Nexo will do something about this. But at the very least, to warn you, because I've recommended Nexo, I've recommended a lot of my friends to use it, I've recommended a lot of you to use it, and now I bring you caution, a cautionary tale. So before we go on, let's just say that if you're going to put in a leverage position, you have to play a big boys game. It can go down as well as up. It can get liquidated, and I'm good with that. I took a risk. It got liquidated. Not a problem. Not a problem. It's a big boys game. We only do, we only throw in the risk that we can afford to lose. So it's not that we're going to shine the spotlight on today. It's how Nexo take a painful situation and make it even more painful for you and then deny that they've done it. And I'm going to show you exactly how they've done that today. And this would be the Bruce Lee, the art of taking fees without taking any fees. That not only the fee money's going to go missing, you're then going to get gaslit by their customer service, which is really, really irritating, my friends. So with that in mind, join me on a little Nexo journey of how this happened. So this is my back office of Nexo, and these are positions that are getting progressively liquidated. Now, they don't just liquidate one amount, they do it in tiny little dribs and drabs, and they charge you massive fees every time. So I'm going to show you one transaction, and I'm going to bring it to life of exactly how they did it and why it is so sinister. So an exchange sell order, and I want you to bring to your attention February the 1st, 1107. So February the 1st, 1107. Let's go here. Let's go to Solana. We're here on February the 1st, 1107. So here we go. Here's 1105, and we see Solana at 101. And here's 11010 or 11010, 1110, 98.71. Now, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. So it was sold between these two, this 5 minute period, 2 minutes after here when it was 101. And 5 minutes later, it was at 98. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give them the absolute benefit of the doubt. Now, this was 3 minutes after, and you saw how quickly it dropped. Let's actually put it at $99, which would have been roughly, it would probably be more when they attempted to sell it. But they had informed me by 11/7 that they had sold the position. So the position would have been sold before it got to $98.71. So let's go back to transactions and let's look at this. So let's say I'm going to give them the absolute benefit of the doubt, $98.71, which was the lowest point, and this was 3 minutes after that they sold it. So it was probably more realistic, nearer $100 when the time kicked in. But I'm going to give them, as I say, I want to give them a complete benefit of the doubt here. So 69.67 SOL. So if we times that by 69.67 SOL, we go to 6,877. Now look how much they have managed to convert it to. So let's split the difference here. Minus 6362. 6362 equals. So they have taken $515 to sell a position. So they've taken an already painful position and they've added an extra $515 to it. Now, I can also tell you that a few hours later, they cut this position, and I've done the maths on that one too. That was $444. And that's giving them leeway for the fact of the lowest point. That's giving them a couple of cents leeway on the trade, of taking it to its lowest point. So these two liquidations over a few hours, there's been almost $1,000 gone missing. So I decided to contact their customer service, to go to their chat. And I got Mona. Look, Mona showed up. How may I help you today? Mona B is on the chat. So I asked about the transactions. I wanted to know um, where were the fees? And they said, you can see all the details at your end, which is just not true. You can't at all. You've seen the details that I've seen there. And look, here's the bit that is irritating. Now, if they just said, look, that's just a third party fee and you have to pay it, maybe I wouldn't like it, but I possibly accept it. But it's this thing. There's no charges. We don't charge you any charge. And I'm like, look, I'm not. Where are the fees? Who charges them? Where have they gone to? And they'd like, yes, but by the amount of coins sold, you can see the amount credited off your loan, but you can't. They don't show you where this money has gone. Let's see the rate. You can see the rate. I said, please see my request. I'm looking for the fees charged for exchanging or liquidating my position. Once again, we do not charge fees. Now, this is so irritating. This is so irritating to get told time and time and time and time and time again, we don't charge fees when such large amounts go missing. Now, if you look on the reviews on Nexo, I've started to see this now. But this is something that they're taking money, but they're not taking money. They're telling you they're not taking money. Now, if anyone from Nexo is watching this video, get in touch because I know somebody that will do these exchanges for considerably less to save your customers money, especially if you're like, as you say, not charging any fees. You're not getting any backhanders from these third-party providers that are charging ridiculous amounts to exchange. Ridiculous amounts. And that is the reality of it. And they just keep gaslighting, gaslighting, gaslighting. So look, if you're referring to the spread as fees in comments, that is not something we can control. So the spread, watch out for the spread, my friends, because Nexo will get you with the spread. It's not their fees, it is the spread. So whoever is charging this spread is absolutely milking Nexo customers, and then Nexo customers will be gaslit saying we don't charge fees. Nexo, this is sinister and it's really below you. And after 5 years of using your platform, I'm incredibly disappointed to see that you take a painful position and you make it worse and then deny that you've done anything wrong. Well, we know what you've done. We know, Nexo. I'm watching you from the Luna Cafe. And this is just a warning to people that I've recommended Nexo to beware. I'm taking it back now. Beware. Because if you're a retail trader, these sinister fee structures, you need to be aware of it. And it's disappointing for me because I've enjoyed using Nexo. I've actually rated it as a platform and I've said lots of nice things about it in the past, but you've got to call out bad practice. So that's my experience. What's yours? If you're watching this, you're still now share your experience of Nexo. Is this just me? Have they just targeted me? Is this mysterious spread just a one-off or are they doing it to everyone? Well, let me know, my friends. But either way, stay lunatic, have fun, and make money with crypto.